Hey guys, welcome. You're at the Thrifty Journal Shop. I'm Amber. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, hello. And for all of you guys that keep coming back, thank you. All right, today I am back with week 4 of the hashtag Paper Bag Junk Journal Prompt Challenge 2025. This is hosted by Cara Mia over at Paper Confessions with Cara Mia and BB at BB Closet Creations. I will leave all the details in my description box down below, so you can go check out that hashtag, check out all the other collaborators, and then there are others also joining in with lots of fantastic ideas. So I've been just playing off and on in this journal. I've just been doing some gentle journaling this week, and that's just been nice, low key, and just creating just very relaxed. So I'm going to share some of the prompts that I've done with you. And then I'm going to do a very easy one. Super simple. I've got some things here set aside. And then I will do a final flip through. I think the final flip through is supposed to post on Monday. So tomorrow, you'll see this Sunday. I'm not sure if I will post my final flip through Monday or Tuesday, but I will definitely post a flip through. So I will link my series, my paper bag series, in the challenge down below. All right, so we've been doing lots of fun things in here. So I'm going to show you some of the prompts that I've done. So for this challenge, there are 30 prompts. I have listed them down below. I have been just jumping around. It's just kind of how I create. And so I have a list here of some of them that I've done this week, and then I've got one I'm going to do with you guys. So we made the belly band last week, and then I just took some scraps that I had. I had this beautiful little stationery with the little robin, and one of them was gratitude. So I just wrote a little letter of things that I'm grateful for. I try to do that every day, just to find something I'm thankful for or something that brings me joy. And my fodder drawing makes me happy. It brings me gratitude. And so I just wrote a little letter here, and then I just tucked that in the belly band. We've got the little sweet whimsical turtle sticking out. So that is gratitude. I will check that off. And then I just attached this little dangle here, just using, this is a scrap of file folder, just some scraps of fabric. I used a little bulb pin and my little punch, and I just made a little dangle. And I just wrote, do what brings you joy. This was a fun spread. I did this last time with you guys. I just added another little bright heart over here. So another thing on the list was to write a letter to yourself. So this was some beautiful ephemera I got in a journal I got from Harmony. And I love this little whimsical girl in the flower. And so I just wrote a letter to myself, and I just paper clipped it. This is one of my hidden paper clips, and just a little extra paper clip. This is just some of my painty paper. I just wanted color in here, and I just glued this giraffe, some of my fodder. So some days I just want to glue something. I glue a couple things, I move on. So that is my letter. So I wrote a letter to myself, have gratitude. The only one I haven't completed is the waterfall cards, and I might do that before the final flip through. So I will maybe work on that one. Let's see, a portrait. So I did a portrait here. I love to draw faces, guys, and I just practice. And one of the things I really enjoy drawing on is paper sacks. I just love the background, and I just used colored pencils. I use, for the white here, is just my Posca pen. I drew some star earrings, and yeah, I just dated it, and it was 10 minutes. So I thought she turned out really great. So that is my portrait. Okay, and so the next one I have is a page extension. This is just super simple. I just took some masking tape, colored masking tape. This is some of my painty paper. And I've been in the mood for a lot of color. So I just added this. This is something I'm going to go back to and add more. But here is my page extension, or my flip. So I have that. And then challenge. So challenge, For me, this was a little bit challenging just to follow prompts. I think it's great. I loved it. It was something different for me to do, and it was challenging to work with the prompts some days and to just, spark your creativity. So I think this whole entire paper bag challenge was a challenge. So I loved it. So I'm just going to check that one off. Then I'm going to come back to the waterfall card. So the only other one left that I have is weather. So we're going to do that, but I'm going to just flip through here and see if there's anything else. Oh, yes. So part of the grateful, thankful was this page here. I just added thankful. This is just a bunch of hearts. This was from the journal that I got from Harmony. She made this beautiful pocket here. So I just stapled it on. And then I just used some of the ephemera that was in there, and I just wrote some little quotes or just some things that bring me joy and make me happy and that I'm grateful for. I love making my own fodder. So that I just wrote that. I just wrote about my little whimsical houses, and it's just fun to have little things sticking out of pockets. Do art every day, something that makes you happy. And then I was watching some old 80s movies with Meredith Baxter Burney. Oh, I love her. And so I don't know, it was just 80s movies. I just love them. So yeah, just random stuff, guys. It doesn't have to make sense, but I just love that. And yeah, I just added a little kitty cat. I've been doing some Halloween fodder for more packets I'm going to have, and I'm loving the witches. So I've got the little witch hanging out here. Just drew art there. So that's just what I've been doing. Just some fun, easy journaling. I did make this beautiful tag here. I had this from a children's book page. This was some painty paper. I sewed some fabric. And if you guys remember, on the back of this bear page was that beautiful quote. So I went back and I just wrote it down. Bears have incredible sight. They know things are not what they seem, and that being true to your sweetheart is the way you become your dream. I love that. And I just had this paper from the Dollar Tree, and I just thought it fit. Stay true, stay you, today, tomorrow. Love yourself, be you. So I just made that giant tag, and then I can flip it around either way. And yeah, I just love it. So just fun to have these pockets. She was my shabby chic, beautiful lady here, and this was from last week. Let's do my last prompt, and I have, I think, only actually one page left in this journal. So I have gathered some things here for weather, and it is fall here in Michigan, in the States. Thought, let's do something in honor of fall. I did find this beautiful poem, and so it's called The Sower. On a white field, black little seeds, let it rain, rain. Sower, what do you sow? How the furrow sings, let it rain, rain. I sow rainbows, dawns, and trumpets, let it rain, rain. And so we are going to get lots of rain here soon. November is usually pretty rainy. So I thought that was beautiful. And then I've got some of my own fodder, and I have the bottom of this paper sack. So I thought we would make a double pocket here. That was my idea. So I've got my tacky glue ready to go. I just sewed some fabric here, and I'm going to just add some tacky glue around the sides because I want to have a double pocket here. And I hope you guys are all doing well. You're enjoying the weather. You're finding some craft time for yourself. Please leave a comment down below. I always love to hear what you guys are working on. Okay, so I've got that glued. Then I've got this little pumpkin frappuccino that I made, and with the little cinnamon sticks and the cherry. So I thought it would be kind of cool to have this as a pocket and this as a pocket. So let's see. I'm going to try my glue stick here, and I'm just going to add some glue around the handle. Let me know if you guys are interested in me doing some fall fodder. Leave a comment down below if you're interested in something like this. I know I did these last year, and I can try and link that video. I think I used some fabric with them. So then I've got a tuck spot there, which I thought I would tuck in this little hooded sweatshirt. Hoodies are one of my favorite things to wear. I love hooded sweatshirts. So I thought I could kind of have that tucking out of there, and I might journal on the back. So we have that. Then I wanted to add the poem in this pocket. If we can get it down there, might have to trim it a little bit more there. So let's just trim a little bit here. I love using these type of scissors just to give it that fun edge. See if it'll fit. Yep, should go in there. So we have our poem, got our hooded sweatshirt. Then I've got some more fodder here. This is why I love keeping my fodder on deck, because I can just add it. I've got a leaf. Thought I would add that. I've got another little jack-o'-lantern. I've got an owl. So how fun would that be? We could add the owl. We could add the leaf here. Let's just add the leaf. The leaves are starting to change here. Just beautiful. I think I'm going to add the owl up there. All right, so just wrote, love my hoodies. It's sweatshirt season. We'll have that coming out. We've got our pumpkin drink. We've got our dual pocket. We have a leaf here and our owl. I don't know. We need some type of lettering here, maybe. Let me see what I can come up with. Okay, I had this little fun envelope with some things I had cut out last year for Halloween. And I just so happened to find I made a sticker of an umbrella. So I thought, well, how cool is that? Because we were just talking about rain and weather. I'm going to just trim this up a little bit. And this was just me using an old label, and I made my own stickers. And do that a couple ways. We'll have to play around sometimes and make some stickers for fun. All right, so I'm just going to peel that off. Let's just add that here. Hopefully it'll stick. If not, we can add some more glue. So we have our umbrella, and I love these. I got these last year. They're so cute. I've got just different ones. Trick or treat, but I love the black cat. So I thought, why don't I tuck that in here? And so we have her kind of peeking out. I might move her around, but I just love the tassel. We have the umbrella. And then I just have some fun words. We've got harvest. I think these were just out of a Halloween coloring book. I'm just using scraps up, guys, that I had from last year. I'm not even sure what I'm doing. I've got bats. I've got costume here. We have harvest. We have pumpkin. We have costume. Got these fun little stickers that I got at the Dollar General for $1. I just love them. They're so fun. They just look like the 80s retro stickers to me. I've got this little paper clip up here. We could just paper clip that. And I think I'll leave that because otherwise it starts to become a little bit busy of a page, but I can always move stuff around here if I want to. I just like the little kitty cat and the sweatshirt and the leaf, and we have the umbrella there, and it's all next to the fairies. And now I can check off weather. So I hope this gave you some inspiration, some ideas for your own journal. I hope you've enjoyed the hashtag the Paper Bag Junk Journal Prompt Challenge 2025. We have completed our prompts for the day. So stay tuned for either Monday or Tuesday where I do a final flip through of this journal. I've absolutely loved working in this journal. It has been so much fun, very eclectic and whimsical and just carefree. All right, guys, I hope you find some sunshine and I hope you find some creative space for yourself. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you soon.